whenever it is you're going to be looking at this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Today I will be going ahead and making a tutorial on how to make triple D crochet bra cups. So basically I'm going to go ahead and get started right into this video. I'm going to be using this safety pin as my stitch marker. I have a 5mm crochet hook, and I'm also going to be using a pair of scissors. I have here the Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the color Frosty Green. Alright, so to begin your bra cups, you're going to start out with a slip knot. Now that we have our slip knot, we're going to go ahead and make a chain of 20. Now that we have our chain of 20, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the third chain from the hook. So here is our chain of 20. You don't count this as a chain, so that's 1, 2, and 3. Third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, right there. We're going to go ahead and place 2 single crochet inside that third chain from the hook. Again, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to show you how I did that again. So you're going to go right in that same space, yarn over, pull through. You're going to have 2 loops. You're going to pull through both of those loops, and you'll have your single crochet. And basically you're going to put a single crochet in each of the chain spaces below. I want to make sure you can still see me. Also need this camera to be kind of steady. Oops. Every time I rest my arms on my workstation, it wiggles the camera. So I'm trying to make sure I have a steady hand as well and not shake the camera. Are downstairs watching a movie, so that's the noise you hear in the background. So we're here on our last chain space right here. You're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through again, and there you have your starting chains for your bra cup. So from here you're going to chain up 1, you're going to turn your work, and you're going to go into the second chain space from the hook. So here's the hook. You don't go into that chain space, you're going to go into the second chain space. So we're not going into this one. We're going to go into that second one right there. So we're not going into this one. We're going to go into this one. That second chain space. And we're going to go ahead and do a total of 17 single crochet along this line. Okay. $16, and here is 17. Okay, so we're at our 17. We just completed our last single crochet. So in the very next chain space, you're going to insert 3 single crochet in that very next chain space. That's 1. Go right back in that same space. That's 2. We're going right back in that same space. That is 3. And we're also going to go ahead and put in a stitch marker in that second single crochet that we did. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and complete our single crochet along this side. Alright, so we're coming up on our last chain space, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and tuck in that tail, and I'm going to do my last single crochet right over it. I'm going to pull it tight. Alright, so we basically did our chain of 20. We put in 2 single crochet in the third chain from the hook. We also went down and did single crochet to the remainder of that row. We chained up 1, did a single crochet, starting with the second chain space from that hook, and crocheted all the way down 17 times. In that next chain space, we inserted 3 single crochet and placed the stitch marker inside the second single crochet that we made, and then we just completed our 17 stitches along the side. Well, it should be 18 because that first chain on this side counted as a stitch. So you should have been doing 18 stitches along this row. So now you're going to chain up 2. You're going to turn your work. You're going to insert your hook in that second chain space. And from this point forward, you're going to be doing double crochet. Okay? So you're going to yarn over, and we're still not going into that first loop. We're going right into that second one. So you're going to yarn over, go through that second chain space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. We're going to do that again. Yarn over, go through that chain space, yarn over, pull through. You should have 3 hoops, 1, 2, 3. You're going to yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2. You're going to do this all the way down until you get to that stitch marker. And we're going to go ahead and insert that hook. We're going to do our last double crochet inside that chain space right there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take out our stitch marker. And now in that next chain space, we're going to place 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Right where that slip stitch, right where that stitch marker was. It's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, go right back in that same space, 1 double crochet, and go right back in that same space, 2 double crochet. So in that next space, you're going to have a cluster of, you should have a 4 total double crochet in one space. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. All right, and then we're going to continue on with our double crochet along this side. Guys, I forgot to place my stitch marker in my stitch, but no worries, I'll help us back. Alright, so let me go back and place my stitch marker. So you still should see that cluster of 4 right there in that single crochet. So you have 1, 2, and then we have that chain space right there. Let me pull it up close to the camera. So you should be able to see now. So we have that 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. You're going to place it right in that chain 1 space. Alright. And from this point, you're going to go ahead and chain up 2, turn your work, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to work our double crochet stitches up until we reach the stitch marker, okay? And I'll go ahead and meet you guys back once I've reached the second to last double crochet before the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm back with just that 1 stitch left before that stitch marker. I'm going to go ahead and place my double crochet in that. All right, I'm gonna take out my stitch marker, and now I'm gonna insert again 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and redo that over because I feel like I was out of the camera. So we just did our 2 double crochet, just chain 1, and then two double crochet, and we're going to place our double crochet all the way along this side. And basically, you're just going to keep up with this pattern until you reach your desired length. Basically, to achieve the 34 triple D, I measured, it was 10 inches from top to bottom. So from here to here was 10 inches. And then from this way to this, from this way to this way, left to right, was a total of 10 inches. Well, no, I'm sorry, 9 inches. So you're going to keep doing this pattern until you have 10 inches from top to bottom and 9 inches from left to right. And that is basically how you would do the 34 triple D bra cup. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You can just let me know in the comments below if you still need a little bit of assistance, or if I went too fast, and please let me know. If you need help with learning the stitches, then let me know. I don't mind helping. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Once again, you're going to continue the chain up 2. You're still going to chain up your 2. You're not going to go in that first chain from the hook. You're going to go into that second chain space, and you're going to do your double crochet all the way down until you reach your stitch marker. And make sure you keep the stitch marker in, guys. I tend to forget, but yeah, make sure you keep that stitch marker in. And once you get to that stitch marker, you're going to place your 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and then you're going to continue on the other side with your double crochet. So yeah, and again, those measurements are 9 inches from top to bottom. I'm sorry, 10 inches from top to bottom, 9 inches from left to right. And if you're needing the actual number of rows, just in case you don't have a tape measure, I did go ahead and make some triple D bra cups a little earlier. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second. I don't count my rows like that. I count my rows with the little holes that you see right here. That's how I normally count my rows. So you're going to continue doing it until you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1 second. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to continue until you have 8 of these little hole things. Or you can just where your stitch marker is supposed to be, because I just have a hard time keeping up with my stitch marker. You're gonna have that first one, 1, 2, and then 3. So you're gonna keep going until you have 8 of those. Okay? All right, so I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the description, guys, as to like anything that I can improve on or do better on, or if you just need me to do go slower at some point or anything like that. 1 second, I went into the wrong loop. If you need me to go slower, if you want other beginner friendly YouTube tutorials, I do plan on doing another YouTube tutorial on how to make an eye cup, because I've been getting a lot of customer requests that are heavier chested women. And when I first started making my swimsuits or making my crop tops, I searched YouTube to see if I could find a plus size crochet tutorial, which I ran across a few, but they weren't the size that I needed. I needed like triple D, I's and G's, J's. So I do plan on doing some more YouTube tutorials on how to do those bigger bra cup sizes. I'm sorry for the camera shaking, guys. So yep, you're just going to continue on with this pattern until you reach the desired coverage or your desired measurement for your customer. Like I said,